revolutionized college athletics. For most of college athletics history, players had no chance of earning any portion of what was made off of them. It wasn't until a few years ago that players could earn money for playing college sports. Before, players were expected to play for free with
You're doing great. It's very interesting.
Okay, what is NIL? Name, image, and likeness deals are a significant innovation in college sports. These are deals that allow brands to promote their products with using athletes' name, image, and likeness. For example, if you've gone to Canes over the past year, you've probably seen cardboard cutouts of Baron Morton. Before NIL deals, there were regulations banning players from making money for playing college sports. So these deals allow players to gain from what they enjoy doing.
You're doing great.
Okay. For example, a shaving cream ad featuring Gonzaga basketball player Drew Timme wouldn't have been possible a couple years ago.
Good example.
Okay. Critics such as Kendall Spencer worry there aren't enough federal guidelines in place to protect college players, and lack of regulations could lead to unfair practices such as monopolizing players with money or incentives. Supporters believe it's more fair for supporters believe it's more fair for college athletes to be compensated because they create value, drawing large crowds and significant viewership, massive amounts of money. For example, the Rose Bowl game last season sold tickets for as much as $37,000. The stadium making that much money on players when players don't get paid is ridiculous. Players are certainly valuable considering how much money they generate. Okay. T-Mobile is a sponsor of college athlete Malachi Sparks. Georgia safety, but he also has deals with Dunkin' Donuts, Beats, and BioSteel, and more. Caitlin Clark signed a contract with Nike for $28 million over 8 years, or $3.5 million a year. And each of the 20 players at the top of the most paid NIL athletes are worth a minimum of $1 million, and even the 100 ranked athlete was worth $583 million.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's a significant amount of money for a college student. In conclusion, NIL deals are good for college sports because they give back to the athletes and make it more fair for them to play on TV, and they make entertaining ads.
Good, give him a hand. Okay, so my question for you, Kingston, is this. Are more athletes staying in college instead of going to pro now that they have the NIL deals? Did you remember seeing that any place? Because a lot of times, they weren't making any money in college, so they're like, I'm going to go pro as soon as I can. Did you find anything like that?
I didn't find
Okay, I just
anything.
wondered. Because I would think, well, it's maybe worth it to stay in college if you're getting paid. Do either of you have a question for him? Oh, go ahead.
No,
Okay. It would kind of make sense. But if you weren't getting any money in college, you may as well go play pro, because then you don't get hurt or something before you get that opportunity.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Question?
no.
Very good job. Yay!